Hello and welcome to this new vlog on leadership. Again, thank you for joining me on your journey to becoming the best leader that you can be. I want to talk to you today about what's on your shirt. And I've worn one of my favorite shirts, and it's a wonderful shirt. It's Adidas. It's one of my favorite brands. I love Adidas shoes. I was a tennis player, so I love Adidas tennis shoes and all that. Just awesome, right? One of your favorite shirts. This is my favorite shirt. It's very comfortable, it's breathable, it's that sporty fabric, I don't get hot in it. It's white, I like the stark contrast. It's one of my favorite shirts. Today's subject is what's on your shirt. And I could go to the obvious and Adidas and it's an advertisement and it stands for an identity and all that. And that's true, we could talk about that, but that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what's on your shirt in a different way. You see, it's a stretch for me to wear this shirt for this video, because you might, if you zoomed in, you might be able to see what's actually on this shirt. Even though it's my favorite shirt and it fits me well and it feels really good on and I like all of these things about it, there's some flaws on this shirt. Sadly, it's a white shirt and it didn't take very long before, if you zoomed in, you could see there's these gray dots. I don't even know how they got there. I have no idea what happened to ruin my favorite shirt, but it's on my shirt. So I have a choice. I can give up what fits me and what is a great presentation. It's one that I chose. I like how I feel when I'm wearing this shirt. I can give that up, or I can learn to deal with what's on my shirt. This is a great leadership principle. There are three things I want to suggest to you. One, it's important for us to know what's on our shirt because it's actually on our shirt, right? We need to be aware of what is on the things that we are wearing in our roles, in our job descriptions, in the places that we function and lead, in the relationships that we share. What is on our shirt? You see, it's important because other people will be aware of what's on our shirt. They're going to see that my shirt, my favorite shirt, is going to have some spots on it. So I need to be aware of it. If I'm not aware of it, then and other people are aware of it, it creates this sense of blind spot or blindness, right? And if other people realize that I'm not aware as a leader of what's on my shirt, they may not be willing to follow me very far, because that's a blind spot. Now, it doesn't have to be a negative, because all of us have things on our shirts. So how do you overcome the negative? The second reason it's important is because other people will see what's on your shirt. So how do you lead people knowing that they are probably going to see what's also what you see, what's on your shirt? Well, we did a previous video on authenticity, and dear ones, it's one of the reasons why authenticity is so important and so powerful. If you're authentic, meaning that you're being transparent, you're owning your identity, and you're walking with those convictions, you can have things on your shirt and it not ruin your ability to lead. Because dear ones, the truth is all of us have things on our shirts. The people that you are leading have things on their shirts. It's only when we are not aware that we have something on our shirt, or that we're in denial that we have something on our shirt. It's only in those cases when it really becomes a detriment for other people to see what's on our shirt. So we're all flawed. We all were flawed by the fall. Jesus came to fix the flaw, but we're all fixed on the inside, working it out on the outside. So if we are authentic as we're dealing and relating to other people, letting them see this vulnerable side of us, that we are vulnerable, that we are willing to be transparent, then it will actually endear people to us and they will actually be able to relate to us more. See, if you think you have to be the person on the pedestal to lead, it will only take your leadership so far, because people will at some point be unable to relate to you because they're not on a pedestal. They also have favorite shirts that have something on it. And the third reason that it's important to understand what's on your shirt is that you can focus so much on what's on your shirt that you lose focus on your assignment and what's important. It can be a stumbling block to you. If you're not comfortable with who you are, you can't be authentic with other people. If you're not comfortable with who you are, you can't be authentic with other people, and it will hurt your leadership in the future. So learning to be comfortable with who I am means that I'm not always just, now wait a second, I'm going to do something and it might shock some of you because, and in fact, it might be shocking because of the glare that's going to come off of my forehead because I'm kind of receding hairline here. When I do this and I'm focused on this, what do you see? You see more flaw. And we're so afraid of people seeing our flaws. And so we do what Adam and Eve did in the garden, and we learn to fig leaf all of our lives. And that's the opposite of authenticity. So what do? We want to learn to not fixate on what's on our shirt. It's our favorite shirt. We love it and we feel comfortable in it. In fact, because we feel comfortable, we might be able to be more authentic as long as we're not fixated on the spots on our shirt. Dear ones, I'm not perfect, and neither are you. We're on the journey to be perfected, and he who began a good work in us will finish it. I love that, until the day he returns. He's going to finish what he started, no doubt about it. But in the meantime, we're all on this journey together. So wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just be okay with wearing our favorite shirts, even knowing what's on our shirts, and not lose our ability to lead others because there's something on our shirts. Treating them with authentic grace for the things that are on their shirts will help them give us the same grace for what's on our shirt. And then lastly, learning not to fixate on the things that are wrong with us. Because if we do that, we will not be able to accomplish assignments in our own hands. We won't be able to fulfill the call of God on our lives because we're constantly looking down and in a weird, twisted way, we're actually exposing more of our discrepancies, our failures to others, at least if you have a bald head like I do. So dear ones, question today to you as a leader is what's on your shirt? And have you learned to deal with what's on your shirt?